Hello. In the previous video, we covered the topic of how the material world is made out of the cosmic ocean. How the finite and temporary material creation is made from the infinite and eternal cosmic ocean. The cosmic ocean is what is commonly known as God. Today we shall cover how we are made, how living beings are made. Not just humans, but all living beings, including plants and subhuman animals. Okay, in the previous video, we saw that the cosmic ocean projects certain factors that produce four basic materials: earth, water, air and fire, which interact with each other to form the material nature. In the process of interacting, they capture a few of the cosmic atoms that have diffused out of the cosmic ocean. Now, once the material nature is created, the infrastructure is created. The infrastructure is meant to habitate the living beings which are born after the material creation is made. Now, how are the living beings made? The process is, in principle, the same as how the material nature is made, but with some differences. It's easy. The Hindu philosophy is easy to understand. If you have understood the mass-energy interconversion, which was proven by Albert Einstein, then the rest of Hinduism becomes easy to understand. So, the causative factor in the cosmic ocean ejects from the ocean itself a cosmic molecule. I am saying molecule because molecules are more stable than atoms in many cases, not in all cases. Say oxygen, one atom of oxygen is unstable. So it bonds with another atom of oxygen to form the oxygen molecule, which is stable. The cosmic ocean projects a stable cosmic molecule. It is not exactly molecule in the scientific sense. I am trying to convey the concept. It's an analogy. So, the molecule, the cosmic molecule projected from the cosmic ocean gets trapped in a certain body. In the case of material nature, it gets trapped in the material's form: earth, water, air and fire. In the case of the living being, the projected cosmic molecule gets trapped or gets contained in what is called a causal body. What is the causal body made of? To give you an analogy, take pure gold, 24 karat gold and 23 karat gold. 23 karat gold is pure gold with some impurity. Why? Because pure gold is soft. You cannot make even a toy house with pure gold. It will bend, it will not last. So you put some impurity in pure gold to make it 23 karat or 22 karat, makes it hard, you can make a toy house. So imagine pure gold, a piece of pure gold kept inside a small house or a big house made of 23 karat gold. So the qualitative difference between the pure gold inside the gold house and the material with which the house is made is almost the same, slightly different. Similarly, the causal body that contains the cosmic molecule is almost the same as the cosmic molecule, with a slight impurity. So we have the cosmic molecule inside a causal body. Next, the causal body is covered by what is called an astral body. A-S-T-R-A-L, astral body. Now, what is the astral body made of? The astral body has three constituents: the mind, intelligence, and ego. These three abstract substances, if I can use that word, form the astral body. So we have the causal body contained within the astral body. And these two together are contained within the material body. The substances with which this material body is made of are the same as what the material nature is made of. That is, earth, water, air, and fire. Apart from these four materials, there is also space, void inside our body. It is not yet established what that void is all about. But it is quite likely that the space occupied by the causal body or the astral body, or both the bodies together inside the gross body, is that space, is that mysterious space. We are hoping that in the time to come, science will discover that. So, we living beings, whether it is an amoeba or a human being is the highest form of life on earth, at least, have this constitution: a causal body surrounded by an astral body which is contained in the gross body. This is gross, we can feel the body. Now this living being's body is open to strong influences of five senses. So five senses are also created from the causative factor in the cosmic ocean. These five senses are touch, the sense of touch, the sense of hearing, the sense of sight, the sense of taste, and the sense of smell. These are the five senses that lead us into action, into karma. But the causal body has one additional sense, and that is intuition. So, the sense of intuition oozes out slightly from the walls of the causal body into the subtle body, and from the subtle body into the gross body. So some of us have high level of intuition, some of us have average level of intuition, some of us have no intuition. It all depends on how much of the causal energy has diffused through the astral body into the gross body. The higher level of intuition in a certain person shows that more of his causal energy, more of his cosmic energy has been released into the astral and the gross body. The cosmic energy in us, though it is contained in the causal body, which is shielded by the astral body, which is covered by the gross body, it still exudes some energy out, and that is seen as a halo around us. Our normal eyes now cannot see the halo, but trained eyes can. I have been trained into it, and I have seen the halo around people with some meditation. It is that released energy from the cosmic molecule, which we also call soul or spirit soul or jivatma or individual soul, that exudes light. It passes through the astral body and the gross body and shows. The wider your halo is, the more of spiritual energy you are drawing from your causal body or the cosmic atom inside it. Therefore, holy men have big halo. Some experts, yogic experts, can even do a character analysis by observing the halo. Pinkish halo, rosy halo is supposed to be indicative of good character, very good character. Most of us, average people, have white halo, which also is good for average people. Now one more point. The causative factor in the cosmic ocean, when it produces the material nature, it produces three modes. We call it modes of nature. There are three modes of nature. The mode of goodness, the mode of passion, and the mode of ignorance. So what are these three modes? Let's start with the mode of ignorance. Almost all animals, all subhuman animals are in the mode of ignorance. I am saying almost all animals. There are a few cosmic molecules or souls, as we say normally, who chose to be animals for certain reason. We will cover this in a future video. But for now, let's take it that almost all animals are in the mode of ignorance. They don't know what's happening, why they are there, what is the target. They just live life as they are driven by their instinct. That's the mode of ignorance. When the cosmic molecule for the first time enters the human species, then these three modes come into play. Unlike in the animal stage. When I say the cosmic molecule enters the human species or becomes a human being, what do I mean? In one of my past videos, we have seen that there are 8.4 million species of life. And the spirit soul or the cosmic molecule has to pass through each species before he attains the human form. We have passed through 8.4 million species of life. We were ants, giraffe, plants, whatever, amoeba, tiger, lion before this. And then we entered the human species. So the first time entrant into the human species has the hangover of his past animal life. And he therefore is still in the mode of ignorance. Some of his features are he is violent, he is quarrelsome, not the debating kind of people, quarrelsome people, violent people who like to kill animals or humans, or who have no qualms over killing, who have no feeling of guilt over killing. So these are some of the traits: greed, excessive sexual desire. These are the traits of the people in the mode of ignorance. Now we come to the mode of goodness. The mode of goodness is seen from activities, from people who are into activities that are more suitable for the human being. People of knowledge, teachers, philosophers, scientists, authors, poets, activities which actually differentiate the human being from the animals. Those activities are predominant in the mode of goodness. And in between these two modes, goodness and ignorance is the mode of passion. Most of us people are in the mode of passion. We fluctuate between the mode of goodness and the mode of ignorance. To illustrate this, let's take an example of, say somebody cheats me of a certain amount of money. If I am in the mode of goodness, I will think, well, the law of karma is at play. I must have cheated somebody in the past, in my past life. So that has been settled now. Or I may just forgive him. I may feel that what was due to me has come, what is due to me will come, what was not due to me came but it went. That's mode of goodness. Mode of passion is, no, I want my money back. I'll take action, but he will take legal action. He'll go to court, he'll go to police and fight for his money. The mode of ignorance, the person in the mode of ignorance will kill him or beat him. And deeper in the mode of ignorance, he might go even beyond killing, or he may do something that is worse than killing. He might start harassing the female members, the female relatives. He may take them as slaves or whatever. So you see, the same situation elicits different responses depending on the mode of nature we are situated in. The mode of nature decides our desires. And our desires decide our karma. So as we go through the chain of life and death, we have seen in a past video that this life is not the only life. We had many lives in the past and we will have many more in the time to come. So through this death and birth, or birth and death cycle, each birth refines us. In each new birth, we are a slightly more refined person than we were in a prior life. This refinement continues until we reach a stage, or until we reach the mode of goodness, where we don't have the animal desires anymore. We'll go into philosophy, we'll go into research, scientific research, social research, psychology, the humanities, and science. Everything that involves the use of the mind, everything that justifies you having a human body. If killing, torturing people, animals, is the activity which pleases me the most, then I might get the body of a lion or a tiger, where I have to kill for my every second meal. If I am too much into sexual gratification, then I might get the body of a monkey, which has high libido. So it is not punishment. Getting an animal's body is not punishment. It is giving you opportunities to fulfill your predominant desire. So that when you become human again, you are a better human. And you have less or you have none of those animal traits. So a stage comes when we have fulfilled our desires. The desires whose fulfillment we are entitled to in this lifetime, as per our past karmic record, will be fulfilled with minimal or even no effort. But desires whose fulfillment we are not entitled to now in this lifetime, they have to be subdued. Now, how do we know which desire or how much of which desire will be fulfilled in this lifetime? We don't know. So how do we manage this uncertainty? This uncertainty can be managed through yoga. Yoga speeds up fulfillment of desires so that we have more time and more mental space in this lifetime to spiritually develop ourselves. And as for the desires that will not be fulfilled in this life, yoga subdues them. Yoga is not just the physical exercises that most people understand it to be. Those exercises are good. They free up the body, they loosen the body, they open the chakras in the body. What chakras are, we'll see in a future video. But the real thing in yoga is the meditation, where you delve deep inside your first astral body and then the causal body. As you delve deep into the causal body, more and more of the causal energy or the spiritual energy or the cosmic energy from the cosmic molecule contained in the cosmic body is released. As that energy is released, our material desires get diminished. Most of us use 4% or 5% of the total cosmic energy that is in us. If you use 10%, you are an Albert Einstein. So the consciousness or the spiritual energy that is in use in our body is consciousness, and that which is latent is subconscious. To get spiritual energy out of the subconscious into your consciousness, into your active consciousness, is what yogic meditation is all about. So as we draw more and more of pure consciousness, of pure cosmic energy from the cosmic molecule inside the causal body, we have less and less material desires. And a time comes, a certain life comes, by the end of which we have no material desire. That means then we will not get a material body like this. We have got this body because this body is most suitable for fulfillment of our desires. When we don't have desires which can be fulfilled by this body or on this planet, then we, in our next birth, we don't have this gross body. Then we only have the astral body and inside it the causal body. Then we go to astral planet. And most of us, as I said, are in the mode of passion. We fluctuate between the two ends. Sometimes we are good, sometimes we are forgiving, sometimes we act like ignorant people. The whole idea is to move from ignorance to passion to goodness. But even after we are situated, after many births and deaths as human, when we are situated in the mode of goodness, we still cannot get liberation from the life and death cycle. For that, we must surmount the three modes. We must surmount the material nature. We must reach a stage where we don't need or where we don't have any desires that can be fulfilled by the material nature. Where we don't need to be on earth, we move to a higher planet. Then we go to astral planet, where the whole cycle is repeated. And the stage comes when we don't even need the astral body. But all the desires that can be fulfilled by the astral body has been fulfilled. A time comes when that happens, then we also shed the astral body. We go into the causal plane, which in our analogy is 23 karat gold, whereas we, the real self, is 24 karat gold. We are almost gold. We almost become the spirit. From there, you shed the causal body also by the same process, the same principle, and merge with the cosmic ocean. You are back home. You are back to God. You are back to Godhead. So that is very briefly the story of who are we, what are we, and why are we, and where are we going, according to the Hindu philosophy. Thank you.